Wait, why is Miku not Miku? That's not Miku. Title must match. Title must match. Seems to fix it. Alright, I'll listen to that. I do want to listen to something I've been listening to. I love it when this happens.
I've set the stream title to E.T. E-Chronicle. Let's go, and updated the stream. Welcome to the PlayCompile live stream. On Twitch, MiniZ says, "You're." Alexandria says, "Welcome back, Cap."
Yeah, I live my life online. What a little freak I am. Alright, so I think I wanted to farm that real quick, just because there's a new character coming out soon, and I do want to try and get her. Yeah, that should be fine. Thank you. Okay, what I do want to do is I want to do a little bit of work on my game. I started working on this last night. So what I love is, okay, so I was like, I don't know, I wanted to do some work on my game, but it was late, and sometimes when it's late I don't feel like coding. But it makes me want to do like more like artistic-y type stuff, like work on animations or I don't know, little scenes, something a bit more visual. So I thought, well, what if I make like a login for my login screen? What if I make like a little scene for the login screen and just sort of go from there, and then I can start to test some things, you know, as characters, because I'm using a different type of character system, and it's like, you know, I can test animations, poses. Alright, so I made this. So this will be my login screen for Idle Girls. There's my little XP system still ticking away. Alright, so Born to be Idle. What I do want to do, I want to add some physics to the window, to the curtains, sorry, so that they actually like maybe flap a little bit. I'm not really very experienced with that, so that could be a bit of a nightmare. We'll give it a go. So this will be where you sort of log in, and you know the game's loading and stuff like that. So this is like your Zenless Zone Zero TV scene, or your Genshin Impact Endless Corridor scene. You know, this is basically the first thing you see. We verify, make sure you've got an account. If not, ask you to create one, all that stuff. Don't be a pussy. I love that. I asked, so these were my first, so people have been talking, so I tried to get Stable Diffusion to run. Actually, that's something else I need to do. I need to uninstall Stability Fusion because it's not working. I need to reinstall it. Is that just in programs? So I decided to ask Jibity, because people are asking Jibity to do images for them now, and people are talking about it like it's the best thing ever. So I gave it two really simple ones, and I was like, okay, I want a poster for a girl's bedroom, Born to be Idle, and it made that. And I said, and I was thinking, okay, I need something else for the second picture. I don't know, a cat, a cool, stylish cat with a hat and glasses, and it made that. And I do love that image. That is so cool. And then I added the "Don't be a pussy" to it. I thought that would be quite good. Yeah, I want to add some physics to this. I probably want to come up with like a logo or something for the game, so I might do that. And also I was thinking about, okay, what am I going to do for music this time? Because like I scrolled through loads of music on YouTube to get music for the last one. I found some good stuff, but I feel like the copyright music thing for this web contest for Unity games is a lot more loose than I thought it would be. So I made sure I credited everything, and I made sure that, like, you know, everything was legit. Oh, this must be set to not run in background. Okay, we need to change that. So if we go to project settings, player, should be like running background. I don't know how that affects web builds actually. I'm sure it's under player, isn't it? PlayCompile, idle games. Hey, check it out, it's even got the name set up. Background. Other settings. Where the fuck is running background? I thought it was under player as well. I don't see it anywhere. Where the hell is it? Did they move it? DirectX 11, DirectX 12. I wouldn't think web builds would support DirectX 12. Maybe I'll take that one out. Let me just take that out because I did back it up recently. I probably want auto graphics API for Windows, I would think. I don't know, that wasn't actually enabled, which is interesting. Splash image, resolution and presentation. Memory settings. Where the fuck is running background? I swear they've moved it. I literally don't see it anywhere. Am I going out of my mind? I think they've moved it or removed it. That wouldn't make sense though.
Alexandria says, yes.
Sorry, yes, what, sorry? Icon. Actually, so this one, okay, this is Windows build settings. This one's web build settings, which is what we'd be using. Linear. Auto graphics API is ticked. Graphics jobs. HDR cube map. I do not say. Yes, am I going out of my mind? Suppress common warnings. We don't need to allow unsafe code. Strip engine code. Optimize mesh data is probably good to have. That's so weird. They normally have running background using Brotli compression. Okay. I don't know. I won't worry about that just yet. Also, I want to do a custom cursor for this game because I hate the fucking standard Windows mouse cursor. Ooh, let's do that actually. Let's make a funky. Let's do it. God, how long? When was the last time I made a custom mouse pointer? I don't even know. I don't even know if I've ever done that on PC. I remember doing that back on the Amiga, but that was like a long time ago. I must have done it on PC at some point. Yeah, I'm sure I have. I just can't remember when. Alright. Okay, I kind of know what I want the cursor to look like in my mind, you see. In my mind's eye. Let's give it 50% grey. Makes it easier to work with. Alright. There's supposed to be tools that let you make like shapes and stuff. I'm not very good at drawing, that's the problem. I don't even know how to do it on Photoshop. So I kind of want like, I want a glowing blue mouse pointer that like, okay, let me just draw a rough sketch of what I want. Imagine this is blue though, right? I kind of want this. I want it to look like kind of like an outline. And like kind of almost like sketchy, you know what I mean? Like a rough sketch. Like less like organically perfect. Like that's actually pretty close to kind of what I want, but imagine that this is blue and it's got like a glow to it. I could use that as a I could use that as like a guide, I guess. It's a sort of draw over. I really can't draw, but then again, I don't. Yeah, like I said, I don't want it to be like straight lines and stuff. I want it to look like a human made it or something. Do you know what I mean? But it has to be the right blue. I've got a certain blue in my head. It's that kind of blue. All right. Okay, that looks decent.
Alexandria says, you could just copy-paste a pointer as your foundation with trans.
Yeah, I could do. You know, like neon. Okay, that's exactly what I'm picturing in my head. You know, like a neon sign where not everything quite joins up and it's got a glow to it. I guess if you imagine a mouse pointer that was made from a neon sign, that's decent. Okay, it's gonna take me a few attempts to get like something. Oh, that's decent. I'll know when the line is right. Oh yeah. See, something like that. Oh yeah. Alright, let's keep that. Okay, and I want to give it like a glow. Right, there is blending options. We have outer glow. Here we go. And we can change its size. Now probably like shrink it down or something. Yeah, something like, kinda like that. I don't know though, would that feel good to move around? When I zoom out, it doesn't look as good. I think it feels off, do you know what I mean? I think it's because it's got like, I don't know, it feels like the stem is too far like to the left. And it feels like the curl on it makes it feel weird. Do you know what I mean? So I think these lines are wrong. Right. I think it's the curl is making it bad as well. Let me rub that out.
Alexandria says, how about make the tail shorter and curve it like?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's too long as well. I think it's too long. Okay, so we've got our 7. Bring our template back. Like really short, like that. What do you think that would look like? Is that too short? Actually, that's not. I think that looks a lot better for a mouse pointer. I think. Don't you think? And give it the glow. I think that would look good. That would feel good to use that, I think. The only way to know is to actually stick it in and use it and move it around, right? I think that could work. We could give it glow. And I could even do like variations on it. So I could do like when you're hovering over something that's like interactable, it like changes color or something like that. That would be nice. I don't know if you can do that.
Alexandria says, yeah, the tail of the Microsoft One is like 1/4 the length of the head.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely too long before. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing, right. So I didn't finish saying what I was saying. So basically, I was also thinking about music, and I noticed that Unity web games didn't seem to give a shit about copyright or anything like that. And I think especially if this shows up as stream safe, I think some Vocaloid stuff would be good. So I was kind of just shuffling through some Vocaloid tracks last night while I was working on my animation. And I was like, okay, if I hear something that I think would match the kind of game I want to make, and I'm thinking about like RPG battles, I'm thinking about like maybe a silly emotional story, just like a nice chill game, a good mix. And one of these songs from this album came up, and so I listened to the whole album, and this album is absolutely fantastic. I think it's perfect. It's exactly what I want. So what I want to do is play this in the background of the stream so that you can hear it for one, and also so I can check YouTube after the stream and see if any of it got flagged for like copyright or whatever. And if it's safe for YouTube, then it should be fine for the game, I think. But yeah, this album was actually nuts. It's really, really good. I've really been enjoying it. Alright, I'm going to play this. So they all make me think different things, right? So this one feels like it would make a great, you know, if you wanted to do like an anime style introduction video. You know, where like the title comes up and then people are running down the street and you get, you know, like a minute or two of just like title animation for the show, or in my case the game. This song feels like it'd be perfect for something like that. Yeah, I need to reinstall my Stable Diffusion as well, because it's just whenever I try to open it. Have you ever had this? So it said it wanted an update. It's already running.
Alexandria says, it breaks all the time.
Where? And why does it say it's already running? It says it wants an update again. Yeah, I might need to reinstall it from scratch now. I'm just worried I'm going to lose all that stuff we set up, you know, we found some models and we got things set up quite nice. I think it just crashed. Fatal. Yeah, okay, we got some errors. Fatal detected dubious ownership at repository. Okay, the users don't match.
Alexandria says, your ownership changed, so just delete the whole damn thing. Not worth messing with it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Is it showing here, or do we just delete the whole thing? Yeah, I'm loving it. What do you think of this? This song's great, isn't it? Especially for like a title sequence or something.
Alexandria says, that happened to me last time, it would not work at all.
Yeah, I've never seen it before. Like, it looks like we just delete it.
Alexandria says, yeah, just delete the stab folder.
Oh wait, why are we unstable bitrate? Seriously? Try lowering it.
Alexandria says, it hasn't dropped one true frame.
Yeah, Twitch doesn't like it when you go above a certain bitrate, basically, and it will go red and warn you that it's unstable. It might just be a fucking red herring, to be honest, but I like to stay in the green just in case. But it's really fussy about bitrates. Keep adjusting it until it's happy. But yeah, you're probably right, it's probably fine, but a couple of 100 kilobytes shouldn't hurt its quality. Yeah, every song on this album is an absolute banger, and I think it kind of gives me the right like feel that I want for like my RPG. I can imagine some of these playing during battles and stuff. I think yeah, that'd be cool. Seriously, what is this thing's problem? It was fine in the earlier stream, and that was the same bit rate. Okay, I might just ignore it.
Alexandria says, it it will say unstable nearly no matter what. It is the same on everyone's screen.
Mine's normally green, to be fair. Yeah, mine's normally green, but I just changed my title. I didn't mean to do it like that. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Whatever. Alright, so I was going to download stability matrix. That's what made me notice that. Where's the freaking download? Is it all the way down?
Alexandria says, bottom.
Yeah, I really like this album. Probably to copyright. Please extract the app from the zip file. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think this one could be kind of cool, like in a menu somewhere, like maybe like when you're doing your character upgrades, or you know, like fucking around with gear and you know, just doing like item management. I think this one would be really cool. Like it's almost preparing you to go back into battle. You know? I love this. I love like getting vibes from things like that and then like feeding off that. Didn't show me. Stable diffusion. Ooh. Top one. Oh, do we want classic? Top one's fine, isn't it? I don't know what the difference is. Miku, not safe for work. What the fuck?
Alexandria says, top should be fine. IUYSE reforged.
Do we want any of these? I'll just pick the top one. God damn.
Alexandria says, no.
Oh, oops. I mean, I can always delete it there. I didn't know whether it forced you to pick at least one.
Alexandria says, it's 10 gigs.
Yeah, I've got good internet again now though, so it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, we'll leave that to run in the background.
Alexandria says, and the downloader only goes at like 2 MB cap.
I know, but I don't think I can cancel it now, can I? I think I've already started it. Maybe I can cancel it when it starts to get tomorrow. Later on. Right, so what I could do here. The only problem with this, maybe it needs like a darkness to it, because at the moment that's all bright. So against a white background, it probably would be hard to see. Actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. I wondered if I should add some black like shadow to it as well. We could try it. Let's see what we can do. Drop shadow. Yeah, oh, that was pretty good actually. It might be a bit too big. Too much
Cynthia says, I guess your internet back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that looks decent. Man. Okay, I think that looks good. Alright, so we're gonna send that as, I mean, we're gonna need to shrink it. We're probably need to shrink it down. But what's always good, actually, I need to make a folder for this. Project resources. Let's make that idle girls. Folder. And a UE folder. And I'm gonna save like the original size in case I need to get a bigger version. Let's see where I'm at this stage. Right, so I'm thinking.
Alexandria says, I think I will go shopping real quick. BRB in an hour or so.
Ooh, doubling it up makes it even more. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, if you double it up, the shadow becomes a lot more prominent. I don't know, it might be a bit too much though. I kind of want that something. Okay, and what I was going to do is make a different colour, like a pink. And then what we could do is, I could make it so that... That's so blue. Oh, there must be something on the top there, yeah. What is that? Is that the glow? Okay, I might have added shadow to the glow, I think. Yeah, I'm so confused. That's also got that on it. So where's the glow at then? That's coming out of the... Okay, so I've got a copy of it. I've got the copy of the pointer with the glow. And a copy of the pointer with the shadow. Hey, I suppose that makes sense. But if I want to turn it pink... Yeah, and I think, oh, that could be really cool. And as you hover the mouse over something, you can interact with the pointer like goes pink. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to save the pink version. Let me save this first in its original size. Then we need to scale it down to whatever size. I don't know whether there's like a restriction on a mouse pointer. I don't think there is. What size is this now? 141. Obviously that's way too big. I don't know what size the mouse pointer should be. Right, let's try 69 just because it's fun. Alright. Okay, that's it. It's actual size. I think that'd probably be okay. It's nice and big, but I think I want it kind of big. Is that too big? 69. I feel like it might still be a little bit too big. Alright, let's try 55. Okay. So I'm going to save the pink pointer. I can be in drive D. Where's my drive D? Pointer hover and pointer normal. So we'll do pointer off. And the blue version. Wait, where's the other one? It should be in there. Oh, back in fucking G. Ah! I hate the way it does this to me. Wait. I'm fucking hunting to all focus again. Alright. normal? Or just pointer again? I was putting normal to normal. Alright. So we go back to the default icon. Pointer, normal. Oh, that's icon. I don't know that. Actually, I did a default, what was it? Avatar? There was a picture of one of the girls that I used for the default profile. It might be default profile or something. I can't remember now. Icon? I can't find it. This thing is annoying me. Why are you... get on my... Right. UI avatars. Oh, it's got her name. Cheezeroo. Cheezeroo. Right, I'll use that as an icon for now. Alright, so if we hit play, do we see that pointer straight away? No. Huh. I've never really used a custom pointer in a game before. Okay, let's ask Jibbity, see if Jibbity knows. Make sure it's a PNG with transparency. Yes, it is. Set texture type to cursor. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Now that I see it in game, maybe it could have been a bit bigger actually, but that's fine. Yeah, no, I think he could have been a bit bigger. That's fine, now's the time to get that right. Yeah, I like that though, I think that pointer looks good. It kind of matches the sort of style I'm going for a lot more. Yeah, cool. I think my instincts were right as well, like to go for like a neon looking thing. Okay, so if we step backwards and make it back to the original, let's try this, the original 69, so let's just go 70. Okay, so save as, this is the pink one. Ah, you motherfucker. Okay, you know what, it's going to take me forever. If I don't... do it this way. Just grab that location. There we go. Right. Hover. Okay. Hold right. Yeah. Wait, is that the pink one? That's the pink one, isn't it? Okay. And blue. That one. Now that should just update automatically. It should just... Is that bigger already? Let's see whether that's bigger or not. Yeah, I think it might be. Yeah, and I might need to do like, if you think about it, sometimes you need to like communicate with mouse pointers. So you might like have a mouse pointer that like is telling you the ways. I think I'd just do like a cross or something. And other times you might have like a mouse pointer that's specifically for different types of things. I'm not gonna worry about that yet though, because oh, where's my fucking internet? There it is. Right, okay. Cursor, set cursor to public text cursor. Okay, so that's how I can change the cursor. So if I want to make it change for like interactables and stuff. So I think it'll need quite a lot of work. Also, I don't know how I'd make it do that for like buttons and things. Right, how do I add cloth physics to my curtains? Okay. Well, again, I'm just going to add Jupiter because it's not something I've done. I know they have different things. Excellent. It is now working. I also made curtains for my login scene. And would like them to have cloth physics so they waft in the wind slightly. Can you guide me to steps? Create customer cursor is now working. Now for cloth physics and curtains in your Unity login scene. Here's a complete step-by-step guide to get them gently wafting in the wind. Okay, so curtain must be a skinned mesh, or skiing mesh, with enough subdivisions to simulate cloth realistically. Create the curtain in 3D app. Already got the curtain. Added data. Add a cloth component. Does it really have to be a skinned mesh? Expand cloth constraints. Where the fuck is cloth constraints? Edit cloth constraints. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the way we do it is we need to attach them to the pole. It's also lying about it being skin mesh. There you go, we can select that. Distance 0. You can do like a gradient tool. 0 or 1. No constraints are being set up, so the cloth will move freely. Set up vertex constraints here to restrict it. Vertex constraints. Constraint size 005. We want to constrain it to the pole. Unconstrained. Okay, let's see what it said. Yeah, see, I'm trying to do that. Paint, max distance, 0. Should let me paint these constraints, but it's not working. Brush radiance, surface penetration. So what should happen is I should be able to turn all these balls red with this brush. I mean, it's not fucking working, is it? Just because they're selected. Oh, there you go. They are red now. There we go. Okay. What we essentially want to do is we put a little bit of allowance here. We go all the way down to maximum allowance at the bottom, which is why we need the gradient. But I don't know, like, how you draw select cloth vertices to edit their constraints. Okay, gradient tool. I don't understand. Let's just paint with a couple of those. How the fuck do you use the gradient tool? Oh, that's not fucking you.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Saku-san here, and I just gotta say, I'm actually surprised that I haven't sneezed since I started talking. Like, I'm not even kidding, Colin is actually trying to kill me at this point. I had to take a bath at 4 a.m.
What all I need to do, this kind of thing drives me a little bit nuts, because, like, I know what it is I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have the top balls start at 0, so they have maximum constraint, and then I want the constraint to get larger and larger and larger. So just like you would draw a gradient in Photoshop, you would draw a line, and then you could say the darkest color to the lightest color, and then it would like smooth out the difference, which is exactly what a gradient tool is supposed to do. The issue that I'm having is I don't see a way in the interface to like set that up. They all just went green. What happens if I press play now? Does that go crazy? Yeah, it's a bit much. But surely, like, the gradient tool is meant to... I mean, I could just... set those to 0. That's not even doing it. How the fuck are you meant to use this tool? I don't get it. You tick that. Okay, you tick that. Like, it doesn't make sense though, right? Like... Because how do you know what direction the gradient's going in? It really doesn't make any sense. Like, it should give you some sort of like a line tool or something that you can draw, so you can tell it the direction to go in, and then you should be able to just do it that way. It's really weird. I don't really get that. Right, max distance 0.2. We only want a little bit. 0.2 might be a bit too little. What if I just do one? Well, one's like all the way. So what's 0.5? Is it like halfway? It's still green. So what sort of values are we supposed to be using here? Visualization, max distance. I don't understand this tool at all. What if I just set it to 0.1? Okay, now press play. Okay, that's much better actually. Yeah, that's much better. But you'll notice that when it first like settles, it looks good and it's like wafting or whatever. But then it like settles and then it just, now it may as well not have physics on it at all. But I guess we probably need to generate some kind of wind is probably why. Okay, so we need to do the same thing on the other curtain. So we want constraints on, I don't know, but first the top half. Maximum distance 0, there we go. And it was 0.1 on the rest of it. Okay. Okay, now we hit play. Yeah, it starts off looking pretty decent. But then it sort of settles down, and then they just kind of fucking stay still.
Alexandria says, time for my pizza journey.
Pizza journey! What sort of pizza? I had pizza yesterday. Chicken and pineapple, calzone. Okay, so I guess I need to generate some kind of wind or something on this now. Damping, world velocity scale, world acceleration, solid frequency. So I've got stretch and stiffness, all that lot. How do we now have the wind? What did Jibbity say? Right, add wind with a wind zone. Game object, 3D object, wind zone. Oh, I've never done one of these. Interesting. Okay, cool. Just leave it at default, see what we get. Yeah, once again though, they still settle. I mean, they're moving a tiny amount, but like you can barely. So did you ever see the, let me just show you this. I think what I'm kind of doing is I'm trying to, well, this is what I pictured in my head, right? You seen like the Last of Us title curtains? Oh, seriously? Title? Oh my god, I gotta get everything going. No, I just want the games. It's like the there, this. I'm basically trying to recreate my own this, I guess. Well, I wasn't gonna originally, that wasn't the plan. It started off where I had a window, but it looked like shit. Because like, it didn't look very cozy without curtains, so it started by me just adding curtains and then adding some kind of outside view. But then this started coming to mind. I was like, oh wow, I guess this could be a little nod to The Last of Us. But yeah, these curtains like move really nicely. And so I guess this is kind of what I'm going for, I guess. Okay, so let's look at our win zone. We can have directional.
Since ads are about to run on Twitch, how about I tell you a joke?
Radius.
What is the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know and I don't care.
I do like that joke, actually. It's quite good. Right, I don't really know what this means win zone spherical. We can't shrink it like that. We can change the radius. So let's create a win zone like this. Okay, so there's my win zone, which is basically the whole fucking room, right? And this time I made it spherical. I don't really know what difference that'll make. Turbulence. Just to see its effect, we'll turn turbulence to 9. Alright, let's see what we get now. Oh! Okay, I'm not really seeing that much effect once it settles down. Let's fuck with this win zone and see what we can create. Maybe we need to fuck with these numbers in real time. So like, if you think about it, because like wind doesn't just blow at a constant gust, right? The gust will come in waves, and I think that's what like contributes to the kind of motion that we want. So we may need to find a nice number to pump it up to, so we kind of temporarily create a gust, and then like reduce it back down again. I don't know. But at the moment, I'm putting like, even with like 999 and shit, you know. Okay, direction. This is making more of a. How do we know what direction it's going in? Ugh. Pulse magnitude? Pulse frequency? It's really hard to get this fucking wind to actually do anything. Maybe the curtains don't have enough influence on them. Yeah, maybe, okay, if we go back to our cloth settings, because I did make them like 0.1. Let's try editing that to make them more sensitive. Maybe the curtains are too resisting it too much. Don't resist. It'll only hurt more. I'm sorry, how I said that. Edit cloth constraints. Right, here we go. So instead of 0.1 here, let's set it to 0.3. Okay, now hit play. See if we can get that one moving more than the other one. Alright, now it kind of goes to the wall. Yeah, I think that's worse because it's kind of like clipping through the wall now. But I could move them further away from the window. Why is it so hard to get anything to fucking move? Right, directional, main 9. Magnitude 55. This fucking wind never does anything. 10 times the frequency. Wow, this fucking wind zone is trash. Okay, we seem to be moving a little bit now. Maybe, what if we do 99? 99? Let me see what Jibity says about wind zone. Maybe it explains what each value does. Okay. Oh, cloth component, use gravity on for realism. Okay, that also gives us some settings here we could change. Maybe 0.3 is still really light. Okay, what it suggests for the settings is gravity on. Yeah, we've got gravity on. Drag 0.1 to 0.5. Where's drag? See drag. Am I being blind? Yeah, I don't see drag. There's no drag. Drag and lift. I am not seeing this at all. There's external acceleration and random acceleration. I'm not seeing drag or lift. I don't know where the fuck it's getting that from. I'm sure it is. External acceleration will be at 0. Random acceleration 0.5 to 1. So we could do 1, 1, 1. Okay. Try that, and if we move these curves away from the wall a little bit, so put through the wall otherwise. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, that's much better. They're actually doing stuff now. But it's like, it's not a gentle summer's breeze now, is it? But at least we're getting them moving now. It's more like there's a fucking storm coming! There's a fucking storm coming! Alright, we got them moving though. Hell yeah. Yeah, I also don't think they need to do that constantly. Like, I think, but we could change our wind thing now, right? Couldn't we? So that, like, the wind... So the wind just sort of, like, warms up and then cools down. Warms up and cools down. But I think this is what this is supposed to be, like, pulse frequency. Probably how is that like how often it does it? 9. Was that the? You know, I think that would blow it less often, wouldn't it? I don't know what that means. Turbulence 9 is probably too much. They're moving way too much now. They're like dancing. Oh, it's so cool though. I actually got them moving. Yeah, obviously it's just going to be a matter of like tweaking things. But at least we can now make them move. Turbulence 1. It just seems like it's the windiest day ever. I wonder if I could also like remove the glass from the window on one half of it so that it looks like, you know, the window is actually somewhat open. Because at the moment it just kind of looks like, I mean, you can't see behind the curtains though, so for all we know, there could be wind coming from the side. Okay, so let me just, that's okay. Let me take a screenshot because I'm going to lose those values. Let's take a screenshot of those values so we can put them in when we exit editor mode. Because I like those values for now. And I'll probably turn the sensitivity down on the curtains now because they're a little too lively. Or at the very least we want to make it not do that quite so much. That was on 0.0. Let me do 0.08 maybe. Okay. And on the curtains themselves. That one and that one, yeah. It was those random values I think that really got things going. So we can make them half as sensitive. And see what that's like. Yeah, I think my only issue now is that like it's like the windiest day ever. The wind just never lets up. So if I can find out, in fact, can you just turn the wind generator off? Because that's what I'd do. I'd just turn the wind off and like give it a few seconds, random few seconds, and then turn it on for a second. Turn it off. You know what I mean? Make it just so it just looks like you get a sudden gust that moves them or whatever. I don't know if that's working though. Maybe they just take a while to settle. But yeah, that would just need tweaking, I guess. Do you get any ideas for like the logo from this scene? Because like I'm definitely getting like a vibe from it. It's like a contemporary, modern kind of. I don't really know how to describe it, but I definitely get a certain vibe from this, and I think this is kind of where I want to go with it. I kind of thought, because the way I'm spelling the game is with like the opposite, with a small I and then capital girls and girls, and I was thinking with a small I, maybe like a hippie dippy flower, like 70s hippie flower above the eye. Let's see if I can find a font or something. What if I do hippie fonts? 253 free hippie fonts. That's kind of interesting, actually. What does that look like? Oh yeah, that's actually pretty cool. It gives me like a coffee house vibes. Could have the space, I guess. Yeah, that's not bad, actually. It's not really what I was initially thinking, but it makes... Yeah, I think that font-wise, that could be pretty good, actually. I also like the way they've done like the two words here, where you've got an upper and a lower, and I could probably do something like this with idol and girls, and then start changing clothes around and stuff. I think that could work. Alright, let's get this font. Free for personal use, Mighty Souls. Or Mighty Soully, I guess. install. Right, we'll just type it for now. Mighty Sorely, there it is. Yeah, font-wise, I think, I don't know, what do you think? Do you think it kind of works with the style I'm going for? I think it kind of does. It's got a kind of like, you know, casual, happy-go-lucky, modern, contemporary. I think it kind of does actually. What do you think? I think that could work. We could go for the same sort of neon mouse pointer type thing that I did. It gets kind of hard to read though. Like yeah, it gets... I think the issue is to make it look neon, I would need to rasterize that. And I would need to create an outline from its sort of footprint. So if I select inverse, I'm going to select modify border and pick a nice size for it. Okay, we could cover this, and that really just kind of makes a stroke for it now. It's also kind of feathered with word now as well, which is really well. Sharpen that, or like define edges as well. I don't understand why it feathered the selection to begin with, to be honest. What's weird is I kind of like that for girls, but then Idol when it was more solid.
Cynthia says, Dorothy, they just did a new post for May 15th content on E3 Chronicles.
A new post for May 15th content. Cool. What was I trying to do with this? I was trying to do something. I had an idea and it all fell apart in my head. Where's that weird artifacting coming from? Which layer is responsible for it? It's this one. Okay, we need to clean that up. Okay, our brush is too big. It's like the shadow. Okay, the shadow for that got separated from the top part. Yeah, that freaking album is absolutely awesome. What a great album. Every single one of those songs is like a banger. And there's quite a variation of like vibes from it. Okay, I'm mostly liking this. But okay. What I'm not liking is... Oh, what the fuck? No. I said copy merge, didn't I? That's what I meant to say. Okay, there we go. What I'm not liking is girls is too big for the idol because, like, yeah, I think it wants to be like a square. In fact, actually, now we're talking. Kind of makes a shape. I think we can do something with this shape that it's making. Like make it like a badge or something. Does it say anything we need to know?
Canthea underscore posted a link.
Maintenance mode. How the hell can I load that? It's this stupid fucking browser. I swear. Put it in my Firefox. Okay, maybe it's not the browser. I can open the image in a new tab. There we go. Oh, that's very small text. Holy shit. I can't read that. Join the event and earn generous rewards. Rose blessing. Attitude warfare. Oh, she's so cute. That was the one that I saw. I thought she would end up in the... She could be. It doesn't matter which one it is.
Look clear on my cell.
I like her as well. Yeah, I don't know. Mine's like pixelated. Oh, they were all looking good this time. Oh, I don't care which one's in the... I like them all then. I like... Oh, wait, who's that? Wasn't she there already? The one you showed me, that must have been that one then, right? That must have been that one, I think. I don't know. I'm kind of hyped because I got plenty of gems.
Canthea says, your both wives might be here.
Yeah, I think so. Right. What I'm picturing is... what would you call it? Logo. For some reason in my mind, this comes to mind like, you know, like a kind of, like, you know, like a warning, like some kind of, holy shit, you need to pay attention to this. This is the kind of vibe I want to go for with this logo. So... let's see what we can do. We could go for a rounded... We could start with a rounded rectangle, certainly. I think. Oh, you know what else is coming to mind? Is like Route 66 logo. I don't know. These are the things that are coming. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the kind, like, almost like a road sign or an explicit lyric sign. Something that, like, seems like, I don't know how to describe it, but this is what's flashing in my mind right now. Like, I want some kind of, like, this is a sign and you need to pay attention to it kind of thing. If I go for a dark black. That's not very rounded. How do we change the roundedness of it? Radius. What the fuck? That didn't do shit. I don't want to delete the layer, you motherfucker. Alright, I'm going to put that album back on because the album is fucking lit. Alright. Right, 750 something might be too much. Here we go. Alright, yeah. Oh, God, I know what it is. I know what it is in my head. It's the Don't Nod logo. That's what I'm... Maybe it's not. I don't know what I'm thinking of. There's something. Somebody's logo. This is giving me like somebody else's logo's vibes, but I can't think what it is. I'm liking it. I'm feeling this. I really am. I think I'm feeling this. not quite there yet, but I'm definitely getting somewhere with this. How do we change the color of that? How do we change the color around the rectangle? Must be a way to do that. Photoshop is so weird. Is that it? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm cooking. Because I think what we do is we make another one just like it. And we put this one at the opposite side. Then we got this one. And make it like a dark blue version of that. Oh my god. Oh, look at that! This is fucking great! Alright, we are fucking. What needs to be slightly better? You can also do pick up block to make it big now. Alright. Do that maybe. I think it just rotates next time. Wall. Raise a little bit. All right. I think I'm digging this logo. Or maybe we warp like that shape. I'm kind of digging this logo. I think this is pretty good. Okay, I'm not quite happy with the idol. I think the idol would be better if it was just a solid color, I think. I think like the blurriness around the edge kind of ruins it. It looks good on girls though. But it doesn't, this looks blur, it looks blurry and like I can't focus on it. It's kind of annoying me. I think it needs to be crisp and clear.
Says maybe the color.
Oh, I like the color. I think the color's spot on. It's the blurriness of it that's driving me nuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab its shape. Okay, the shape's a bit off. We need to make some changes there. Okay, so tolerance. Okay, we're gonna have to go this way, I think. And what we're gonna need to do is expand it by about 5. and then we can inverse it, delete that, inverse it again. Oh shit. Grab its highest colour and get a nice crisp fill on it. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot more. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot more. And now we can move this idle a little bit, which means it needs to come up a little bit. Oh, I'm loving it. What do you think? I'm really liking that. I think that's a really good one though. Now, the only thing I think it's missing is maybe some kind of visual icon or something like that. I'm not saying it needs it. I don't think it needs it, but maybe it would look good with one. That's a maybe. I don't know what. The only thing I can think of is something, not that exactly, but like, just kind of like, that kind of thing, but I don't think it will. Sometimes you just gotta throw things, sometimes you literally just gotta throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Okay, so far of all these, the one I like the most would be this one. Which is kind of sad though. Okay, I want like... I just want to see what comes up. Girly pop clip art. What is that vibe supposed to be? And I want to like silhouette. I think it's too new to really have it in. Idol girls. But not idol as in fucking celebrity. Idol as in don't do a whole lot. I guess a hair thing could work. What if we just gave the whole... Oh my god. Now it's now it could be cooking. This could be a terrible idea. This could be a terrible idea. But it could also be genius. Is what if we gave this square like a girl's haircut, like over the top of it? That might look terrible. It's one of these things where you feel like you see it. That probably look terrible. I'm curious, what would that look like? It's probably look terrible. Maybe all the design things sometimes. But I've got to know what that looks like. Decide. Right, so let's say we take that. And like, yeah, it's not able to find it properly. It's an interesting idea because now it's like the face is the logo on the face is the that certainly not with this hair. It's way too big. And that's just not quite sure. And what if I wanted to use that as like an additional? We could use that as a background piece in the background. Very subtle, gives it a that's actually kind of fucking dope. Oh my god, that's dope as fuck. That I fucking love that. Oh my god, it's so dope. Okay, right. That's too pixelated though. I guess I need to AI. Is there any way to get a better copy of that? Probably not. It's probably for sale for like $6,000. So if we save this and upscale it, that's probably where the cost this. I need a high resolution version of that. I'm gonna upscale it. Go upscale AI. Choose image. Go here. 400%. Upload and start. Okay, download it. Go here 1. What? Did we not finish downloading? File format cannot pass the file. Didn't fucking work then, did it? You fucking son of a penis. Okay, try a different website. Let's try a different website. I only have one image, for God's sakes. Upscale. Image AI. Okay, let's try this one. Download. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, shit, that's the one. That's the one that was upscaled and didn't work. This one's uploading it though. Fuck, that's not the one. Oh, I actually understood it. That's weird, because Photoshop couldn't open that. Okay, load the other one. How do I change the fucking image? Download upscaled image. There we go. Oh, you fucking what? Okay. There's a bit of bullshit. Is that white? This one is exactly the same thing. It has got some white artifact in there. Okay, we need to clean that up. That's a mess. That's a fucking mess. Okay, just get rid of it. There's a fucking way to bleed the white out, isn't there? Let's see if I can remember this. Oh my god, you fucking wank stain. Just open them. Right, fucking open yours again. Such a mess. Right, there's a way. Oh god damn it, I gotta remember how to do this. There's a way to, like, and it's so much easier than I ever thought it was. I've followed so many instructions on how to do this, and they make it way more complicated than it needs to be, but I figured this out recently. We could just basically... I've got to learn this shit. Is it solid core? Oh motherfucker, how you do it? There's a way to just take the white completely out of it, and you just like, it's just a simple thing. Is it channels? There's like a super easy way of doing it as well, but that's right. Okay, we'll just turn this on and see if we do it. I think that'll be alright. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, there we go. I'll get rid of the scuffed one underneath. That one. Yeah, we still got a little bit of artifact in there. Okay, I think I really like that. Yeah, I think that's really, really good. I'm gonna make that all about. I think there's one last missing thing for me, and that is to so I've got some room. Actually give it a white stroke, I think, so that hair can be seen.
Since ads are about to run on Twitch, how about I tell you a joke? What do you call a fake noodle? An imposter.
That should be fine for the game. Maybe that'd even make a cool icon for the game as well, actually. Could even make a cool icon. Probably straighten it up for the icon so the icon's like fits in as best as can. But yeah, I think that could be pretty cool. Right, so if I go to... do I have a canvas on here? I've got a canvas on core. We could use that one for now. It's a notifications one. That's fine for now. I'll use one as it looks like. Kind of blurry now. I don't know what that is. Why the fuck does that look so fucking blurred there? It looks blurry. Am I losing my mind? Definitely looks blurry to me. Yep, okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Got my login screen, got some curtains born, got a dope fucking logo. It's a little bit blurry though. I don't know why it's so blurry right now, maybe 5 of the goals. Alright, we'll back this up. And then we'll jump on down. Again.
Southern Burns Crimson says, "Hey Cappy, how are you today?"
Pretty good, thanks. Hey Crimson, how you doing? Oh, I actually got some work done there. A little bit. It's really warm there. I got my internet fixed. Yay!
I am doing good.
Good stuff. Alright. That is probably the worst song on the album, but the rest of the album's really good. Do we install this? Okay, it seems to be installed. Okay, I don't know if it works or not. I think it's time for a game. It is time for some gaming. Yeah, I can't believe that one. That game is like taking purchase of people, and then they're just like, oh, don't worry, we'll just give you some extra money back when the game goes live. So yeah, but what about your pulls? What about all your good luck? What about all the account progress you've made over 3 weeks? Just deleted. I would hate that. That's why I stopped playing it. I was going to wait for official release and then I'll play it. But yeah, it did look pretty good. At least I know who I want now in the game. Alright, 100 line time, I guess. Let me just tick that and that. Okay. Yeah, it's really warm in here. It's like 25 degrees. That's way too warm. I like it about 21. What sort of temperature do you like? I like to be cool. Yeah, so 21 seems to be about the right temperature for me usually. Between 21 and 22. But it's like as soon as it gets to like 23, 24, I'm like melting and dying. Just feeling really bad. Press any button. No.
Yay, not hot, not freezing.
So you're fine. You're fine as long as you're not in a block of ice or on fire. From the sounds of it, I wish I was kind of a bit more versatile, but I'm like super sensitive to temperatures. I feel like I have a sweet spot between like 20 and 22, and anything outside of that, I'm just like miserable. I don't know why. Right. What am I doing? I gotta restart the game because if you don't have the Xbox emulator running when you open the game, gamepad won't work at all. Okay, I'm also just gonna go for a quick toilet, so I will be right back. Whoa. Whew. Hopefully it's cooled down by then in here. Yeah, so the only next thing that's kind of on my mind for my game.
Last Defense Academy, let's go, and updated the stream.
Why is my camera never in a good place these days? I set it, and then I forget it. Well, at least that's how it used to be. And now, it just wants to torture me. Also, how did I manage to find the world's only pillow that is about as soft as a fucking brick? pillow that I lean against. Honestly, I'd be better off with a fucking cheese grater on a block of wood. It's so uncomfortable. Right. Okay. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the one thing I do want for my game is like almost like a Paimon, not a Paimon, but by a Paimon I mean, so like this game has an egg that talks you through the tutorial. Like Nikke has Shifty. Oh, Shifty's great. I love Shifty. Who talks to the player, right? Like somebody who's like communicating directly with the player throughout the game. But I don't want them to just be... So I think I might do something a little bit strange. So you know how normally these games are like, oh, hey, player, you're in charge of the girls and the girls need your help to save the world and blah, 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 blah. I think I'm just going to be like, no, okay, I want a mascot that talks to the player and is like, oh, hey, welcome to Idle Girls. Click here and send some girls out to battle. And it does like it doesn't pretend that like you're in the game world or anything like that. It just talks to you and says, hey, here's the game, here's how to play it, and just play the game. Because I think that would be kind of refreshing in a way, because they always try and be like, you know, oh, Traveller, you've got to save the world, Traveller, don't you mean Traveller? And it's like, no, just how about, hey, you there sat on your sofa playing this game right now. Here's how you send some people out, do some battles, blah, blah. But I still want this kind of like character to like fourth wall, talk to the player and guide them through it. But I don't even know whether the characters should interact with
Heaven
the
Burns
game
Crimson
characters
says,
or not.
yay, something unique.
Yeah, I just feel like it, like... I guess that's kind of what Shifty does though, right? But then Shifty kind of... I don't think Shifty ever really communicates with the Nikke, so does she? She only ever really communicates with the player, I think. If I'm thinking correctly. And I think that might be one of the things I like about Shifty, is she's not like pretending that you're... I don't know. Like she just talks to you directly as a player. I don't know yet though which is better. It depends where the story takes me, I guess. But like rather than like, I don't know, a QB or whatever he's called in Madoka, who's like, you know, I'm making a contract with these girls and then I'm going to talk to you as the player. Like just have them completely separate from the game world and just talk to you directly as a player. So yeah, I want to start thinking about like what kind of creature and or character do I want that to be. I just know I want them to be super fun. Like this has to be a likable like narrator, I guess. Is that what you would call them? Like a narrator in storytelling is someone who's telling the story, right? I don't know if that's the right word
Yo,
for it
like,
in
hey
games.
player, I am definitely treating you like you're stupid.
I know. Ah, God. It would just be nice and refreshing to just be like, you know, oh, hey, no, I'm talking to you right now, the player. And here's how you play the game. And, like, even the game characters don't, like, pretend that you're in their world or anything. Like, the game characters, like, aren't like, oh, Commander. Oh, my God, save me, Commander. Help guide us, Commander. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm so hot for you, Commander. I just find it so fucking cringe. But all these games do it, and I'm like, oh, God. How about not? How about the girls are just in their own world, telling their own stories? Like, because movies don't do that. Like, movies don't, like, try and treat you, the
Yay,
audience.
breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. Like, movies don't, like, treat you like you're with the Terminator, you know what I mean, going along and trying to kill Sarah Connor. No, you're just, like, an outside observer.
Alexandria says, I am back finally.
Welcome back. Yes, I think my idea is... You're not part of the game world. The characters don't even know you exist. They're not like, oh, Commander, my nipples are so hard for you. No, they're just like a bunch of girls who are like, and it might even be fun to have it so the girls have no clue what's happening. Like, they're like, why the hell are we battling all these fucking creatures? Well, I don't know, I just kind of feel compelled to do it. Yeah, don't you think that's weird? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You know, and then like have like the character...
Alexandria says, is this Idle Girls?
Yeah, I'm just sort of thinking out loud to see if I can figure out how I want it to go. Because what I started by saying is I kind of want a Paimon, but not a Paimon, in the sense that I want there to be so you know, like the egg that talks to you, the player, and teaches you the game. But the egg's supposed to be in the game world, and you're supposed to be a character and the main character in the game. Like, I don't want any of that. I want an egg, but not an egg. Something like a Paimon or an egg. So this character that is teaching you the game and talking to you all the way through the game. But they don't pretend to be part of the game world. And the characters don't know you even exist, right? So, because I just think that would be kind of refreshing. So instead it's just like, oh, hey, you know, this is Idle Girls. Why don't you try sending one of these girls out to battle? You know, and the girls will have a story and interact with each other. I still want to tell a story in the game, but they're not like, oh, Commander, you're part of our world and part of our game.
Alexandria says, yeah, I don't think having a self-insert is important.
I just find it so cringe, and I just think it would be nice and refreshing if it was like, no, I'm just a player playing a game. This, I feel like the only person who speaks to me also isn't really a part of this game world, but they are like a character that's like my guide or whatever. And I think that could be kind of refreshing.
Like in Snowbreak, I'd rather just walk around as a girl than the Ajudawink.
I fucking hate that. I know, me too. And like why are you always like a main character in a game? Like, it's just kind of weird, isn't it? So like I was saying, that no, the medium does that, right? Like a book doesn't like pretend you're the reader, you're part of the world that you're reading about. A movie doesn't pretend you're with the Terminator trying to kill Sarah Connor. So why do games always want to say, oh, you player, you're the commander, you're the hero of the world, you're this? How about the game just says, no, you're playing a game, but we're still going to tell a story?
Alexandria says, I mean, in Gacha, you aren't even the main character, you're just a 3-star roadie to all the 5 stars.
I know. Like, you do everything. No, you're just this slave. You're busy just this slave. And it's always like... Yeah, so, like, I guess in my game... So, like, we're in Genshin. It's like, oh, hey, traveler. You know, fucking Keith down the road's lost his fucking chickens again. Will you go and find them all and bring them back? And I'll give you 10 Primo Gems. Instead of that, it would just be like, oh, hey, player, why don't you try sending one of the girls out to complete a commission? And then you're like, oh, okay. I'll take Wendy or whatever. And then they're like, oh, Wendy, can you fucking find Keith's chickens? For me, I don't know, I just feel like that's so much better. And you, the player, are just like, yeah, go on, Wendy, go and get those fucking
Alexandria
chickens.
says, also, Fluffy Pizza, Miku Heart, my beloved.
Fluffy Pizza? That sounds pretty awesome, actually. What the fuck is a Fluffy Pizza? Oh, don't. Oh, that's the kind of... Yeah, we have these... That's kind of like the ones that I like. We have these Goodfellas pizzas. They're like one of my favourite types of pizzas. We have these in the UK, and they have the thick ones, not these ones. But the thick ones are like that. You know, they're like fluffy, and they have like a kind of deep base. Yeah, like that. Oh, I love them. I think it looks like it's that kind of thing. Nice. Oh yeah, can I show you my logo? I'm really proud of this. I made a logo for the game and I'm fucking loving it. I think it looks cool. It looks cool as fuck.
Alexandria says, yeah, I don't like New York style or deep dish, just fluffy to me.
Yeah, I think that looks cool. So yeah, I wanna. So my next step is.
That's literally the same logo I was thinking of almost.
Is it? That's cool. Great minds think alike. Yeah, so I'm now I need to kind of think about what sort of mascot, sort of creature or character or whatever is going to be the sort of guide with the player. The player's portal into the game, I guess you could say. Yeah, and I think it would be nice if that character doesn't have anything to do with any of the other characters, doesn't have anything to do with the world, it just talks to you.
Alexandria says, I was thinking black female silhouette head, maybe with twin tails, then the logo married with that blue and pink.
Yeah, crazy, yeah. Yeah, I think it just feels right. It just felt right to me. Right, let's do this. So yeah, if you have any ideas, because it would be nice if it made sense thematically as well, because one thing I think Genshin gets right is you know, they wanted to do a Breath of the Wild isekai, and so like Paimon, who's kind of like a magical fairy, I guess. Plus, they'd already done characters like that in Honkai Impact 3rd, so they already had something to work off. But it just kind of, like, I think it makes sense for Genshin right thematically. So I guess I'd like to think of something that's like... Now, the obvious thing that comes to mind is a fucking sloth or whatever, because it's idol girls. So maybe... I mean, that could be fun, actually. Maybe like a sloth. That could work, I guess. I want him to be a likable. I want him to be a likable companion, though, a likable character. I don't know if you can make a likable sloth, but we could.
Alexandria says, sloth, tortoise, snail, all the same.
Yeah, I think it would be nice if it made sense thematically for like the idol game that we're going for. Right, so what is our objective? Leave the room. Leave the room. Where's my... Do I not have it? Oh, go outside his circle. Literally forgotten how to play again. Whoa! I opened the door and froze in place. For a moment, what I was seeing. Drops of water were falling from above. Oh yeah, they're not used to skies, are they? Not just in one spot either. The sky was full of them. The drops themselves were tiny, but there were so many that the ground was soaking wet, giving it an uncanny sheen. Oh, this must be the rain stuff Karua told me about that time. I don't see what's so great about it. What are you talking about? You literally just come in your fucking pants when you saw it, mate. What are you talking about? Well, I don't see what's so great about it, though. I could have a new pair of pants. Now I can't go outdoors without getting wet and cold. I'd better make a break for it and get inside quick. You don't get wet. Oh, don't get your curly red hair wet. Whatever you do. Nothing to do here right now. Where's my room? Ooh, is she in? I shouldn't go into someone else's room. Okay, where's my fucking room? Is it that one? I can't... What is my name? This is another thing that drives me nuts. Takamuru? Okay, I'm Takumi, and there's so many names that are Takumi. This one.
Alexandria says, enter school.
Oh, enter school? I thought it said because it said go inside, so I thought I was running back to his room. Shoma, what are you doing here? You're gonna catch a cold in this. Oh, hi Takumi. I'm glad you're okay. Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? I've seen some of the others today, but none of you came out of your rooms all day yesterday. None of us? Not for the whole day?
Says, the objective is under the clock as remind.
Alright, thanks. Yes, I went to the cafeteria this morning, but no one else was there. I thought you'd probably made plans without me, so I went to my room for a while. I stayed there until I got hungry, but the school seemed quieter than usual. I didn't see anyone for the rest of the day. I was worried something was wrong, but since I'm so useless, I couldn't really do anything about it. Wait, so that 24th day part of the morning announcement wasn't a mistake? Hey, you guys! We got trouble. Big trouble. Yeah, I just heard about it myself. We slept through the entire day yesterday. It's worse than that. We've got a real shit show on our hands. What? I'll explain later. Just meet me in the cafeteria. I gotta go tell the others. Okay, see you there. Takamuru tore away the door. No, he didn't. Let's start again, shall we? Takamaru tore away toward the dorm rooms, scattering rainwater. It's like I'm learning to read all over again on every side. I did as he asked and made my way to the cafeteria.
Alexandria says, Will.
Oh, sometimes it's just so hard. What could have happened? What's the big problem? Oh, wait, the ice cream vault's open. Oh, that's alright, we'll just have ice creams. Oh, there's ice creams downstairs. Oh, I need to get one before somebody eats it. Give me a sec. Let me go get the ice cream. Someone else is going to eat it. Oh. Just remember. be this. It smells citrusy though. Oh, I feel like my freezer is too powerful. Like this ice cream will be hard as fuck. Yeah, I prefer it a little bit softer than that. But let's leave it there to soften up. Alright, better forget about it. Wait! That's... I can smell burning. And why is the refrigerator covered in ash? No way! I don't believe it! I checked that the coals had gone out before I put the grill away. There's no way they could have caught fire again. Looks to me like you didn't check it thoroughly enough. Fire safety is top priority for all kitchen staff. They drilled that into me every place I've worked, even the dive bars. How bad is the damage? How much did we lose? It's not good news.
Alexandria says, dang, old grandpa.
We lost everything. Every last bit of food we'd stored away has been burned to a crisp. Everything. Thanks to the sprinklers, the fire didn't spread, but it started inside the refrigerator. There's no saving any of it. So then, we have to make it through the next 76 days without food. Quite the inconvenience. An inconvenience we're all gonna starve to death. But we're immortal here, remember? Death holds no dominion over us. We can just keep starving and getting brought back over and over and no food required. That's a fate worse than death. More importantly, how did this fire start? Inside the refrigerator of all places. We haven't figured that out yet. Seems like it happened yesterday while we were all asleep. That's strange in itself though, isn't it? How could we all sleep through the whole day? Not everyone, Shoma. You were awake yesterday. Yes, I was, but I didn't notice any smoke or fire. That's not what I mean. I'm saying you're not... That's not what I mean. I'm saying you're the one who did this. I thought he was not saying you were the one who did this, but apparently he is the one saying that you did this. Shoma wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? Yeah, he'd be screwed himself over just as much as the rest of us. Okay, I may not know his motive yet, but you can't deny that he had opportunity. He's the only one who could have done it. Gaku's right. I can't help but attract disdain and suspicion wherever I go, so it's only natural you'd accuse me. I don't mind if you want to consider me a culprit. I'll accept any kind of punishment you want to give me. You can't just take the rap when you didn't do it. We won't solve anything that way. Maybe we should consider why Mr. Ginzaki was the only one awake yesterday. He was the only one of us who didn't eat anything at the barbecue. Maybe that has something to do with it. Could have been the food or the drink. But if someone spiked it with some kind of sedative... Wait, whose idea was it to have the barbecue? I can't remember. That would account for why all of us slept so long and Shoma didn't. Was it him? Where would any of us even get sedatives?
Alexandria says, poor boy, I think.
Who knows? You really think somebody put in our food? Maybe. Alright, Gaku, fess up. You're the one who prepared the food. You had some kind of secret ingredient to that special marinade of yours? Hey, I wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? You can't just accuse someone without supplying a motive. Perhaps you did it without knowing it. The sedatives could have been in the ingredients from the start. First sensible thing he's ever said. Why would there be drugs in our food? So I might have put it there in case anyone stepped out of line and he needed a way to subdue them. Yeah, that's gotta be it. It sounds like just the kind of thing he'd do. Wait, there's still fucking food going around on the conveyor belt. There's an infinite amount of food going through the conveyor belt. What is the big concern? How many hot dogs did you want? Or burritos, whatever they are. And got me put to sleep that way. I'm glad we all agree. Case closed. And how do you explain the fire? I know it wasn't my grill that caused it, and that's the one thing I'm 100% sure of. In that case, someone must have started it deliberately. I agree, but I don't think any of us could be responsible. Not when the lack of food would also harm the culprits. Are you sure about that? And don't forget there's someone here who's done plenty of self-destructive stuff already. Son of a bitch that offered Sarai and disappeared Mistress Hiroko obviously didn't care about the consequences. Whoever they are, they could have done this too. You don't believe that. You're just trying to make everyone paranoid and make this more like one of your sick killing game fantasies. You noticed? If it wasn't an accident, or one of us, that only leaves the invaders. Wait, could that be it? Let's shelve this discussion for now. We have more important things to do. We do? Yes, like staying alive now that the food's gone. Mate, there's fucking... Have you seen the conveyor belt? Yeah! You heard the man. Everyone cut off a leg and chow down. I mean, we need to find replacement food sources. Some of us can search the school. You don't have to look very far. There's fucking tons of it on the conveyor belt going around. We just watched it. But I also want us to form teams to look beyond the wall. We might find some canned food or something in the city ruins. You know what? That's not a bad idea. There's got to be something we can eat out of there. Okay, I'm guessing the devs completely forgot that there was just food going around on the conveyor belt then. Are invaders edible, do you think? Ew, gross. I'd rather starve than eat those things. Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I want you to stay on the school grounds. We can't risk you getting attacked when you can't fight back. Okay. Alright, but don't expect too much from me. I have trouble even finding my shoes in the morning, and I sleep in them. The rest of us will split into 2 groups and search the area outside the wall of fire. Takumi, can I get you to go with Tsubasu and Gaku? Takamuro, Darumo, I will take care of the other side. Sure, whatever. He took decisive action and got everyone organized in just a few minutes. Ito really would make a good leader. Bossy son of a bitch. If everyone's ready, we should get started right away. Yeah, let's do it. Oh man, it's gonna be all over if we can't find anything. Yeah, where on earth could we possibly find food? You can't see my camera's in the way, but it's literally just there. Don't worry, there's all kinds of stuff in those ruins. We're about to turn out something useful.
Alexandria says, no, you can see it.
Hey!
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Move out! We made a dash for the entrance hall. Wait, before we leave, I think we should tell the others about it. I don't know if they'll believe me or not, but it has appeared enough
Alexandria
times.
says, it.
It's appeared enough times that I know it's just not a dream or a coincidence. If there's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here, everyone has a right to know.
Hey!
Hey guys, there's something I need to get off my chest. That got their attention. Now that I'd taken the first step, I had no choice but to go on. I told everyone all about the strange apparition I'd seen. About the boy made of undying flames who somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as I expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy. So you're saying the school is haunted? Don't even go there, the invaders are bad enough. I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that. I don't think it was really a ghost, but I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may not have been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence.
Hey!
And it seemed to be intelligent too. It was trying to communicate with me.
Huh?
But what was it? Some kind of invader or something? Can't say for sure, but if it is, It might be the one responsible for destroying our food supplies and getting rid of the egg. And Hinako too. Ito, what's wrong? Oh, sorry. The idea that we have an enemy inside the school is just... it's just a lot to process. I bet we're the shapeshifter sent off to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. Could be any of us. I told you to knock it off. We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now. Yeah, I guess you're right. Jeez, could you save the scary stories for after we got back? I won't be able to think about anything else now. Maybe I could have picked my timing better. Use fire extinguisher. Wait, what does my wife say? A ghost point made of undying flames. It's got to be an invader, right? I mean, what else could it be? I'm glad you believe me. Begin exploration. Oh, she's humoring me. She's playing along. You know when you're like, yes, yes, Hilda. Elvis spoke to you with Paimon and told you that you're John F. Kennedy in another life. Yes. Maybe she's doing that. So what now? We should just walk around and hope we find something useful? Yeah, I guess. I want to eat my ice cream now. It's getting soft. You guys talk among yourselves. She's why'd our first ever rainy day have to be today? My clothes are getting all damp and heavy.
Alexan 853 cheer.
Softening a little bit. Alright, let's where we're going. I can choose between 2 and 3. Where am I headed? I wasn't paying attention. Where's my destination? That one.
Alexandria says, left to your spawn.
Oh yeah. You found a creepy straw effigy. Burn it. Reroll. I'm supposed to avoid these, aren't I? Fuck!
Let me at him! Let him loose! I'll show you what's... Get the hell out of my way! Let's go!
Alexandria says, I never saw the rain ruins.
All right!
Rain ruins.
Let's do this! Say when!
Alexandria says, this battle map.
Oh, so you didn't play this one. Right, what are we doing?
Let me handle it. Mow him down! Just what? That's what I'm talking about! You saw that, right?
Alexandria says,
Let's go!
yeah, it's just random encounter. I skipped them good as I could.
Yeah, I kind of forgot, and also I was just enjoying my ice cream.
There! Let's do this! Yeah! Got it!
Leave it to me.
I was hoping a special skill would be up. But it's not.
I'll show you what's up.
You can't do anything though. Fuck! You're fucking useless, mate. You useless son of a bitch. You literally fucking skip every single... Ah.
Good to go. Let's go.
Shit. Am I out of moves? I think I'm out of moves on it. And I've got 1 AP though.
Ready when you... Let's roll!
We did it.
What the fuck does that do? What? Enemies are on those ones as well.
Alexandria says, all those random items convert to materials.
Let's do this. Take that. My turn. Here. All right, let's go. My turn. That's it.
Let me handle it. Let it loose.
Leave it to me. Shifting gears.
Thanks, dude. I'll show you what's... Hey, thanks. Yeah, let me handle it.
Alexandria says, I love that yet the
Get the
easiest
hell out
enemy
of
to
my
kill
way.
later on.
UFO. Is that the teddy bear?
Good to go. Got it. Here we go.
Alexandria says, the purple flying
Take
thing.
that. All right. Let's do this. Good to go.
I'm good whenever. I'm taking the wheel.
Oh, he's just outside the fucking square. Are you kidding me? Oh, there we go.
Let's ride.
Nice!
You can take it from here.
Take it from me, you already killed him?
I'll take that.
Gold, oh, that's good that. Right, so what? How do I know where the fights are? Is it a certain type of icon?
Ooh, a little something for me.
Alexandria says, the icon with the eyeball monster Daruma.
If I roll 3, will I just stop at the destination? Let's find out.
Alexandria says, the gold one next to you is 1.
Icon with an eyeball monster. Oh, okay. Not even a single can of beans. We can't give up yet. Let's search a little further out. Oh, what? I didn't agree to this. Oh, fuck. What happens? Can I go through the fire? We got fire extinguishers, right? Maybe I should go get that chest. Okay, let's just do it. What does level 5 fire icon mean? Let's just do 1 for now. No, I said right. I said right, dude.
Alexandria says, not yet, the fire is level 5, you are level 1.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me go right either.
Prepped and ready. Hey, this!
Son of a dick breath.
Just watch me.
You son of a dick breath.
Letting loose. Prepped and... That's what I'm talking about. Let me handle. Letting loose. You saw that, right?
Say when. Here. I've got this. Take this. Good to go. There.
You win.
I'll take that.
Aw.
The rain stuff really sucks. It's like a giant leaky
Alexandria
shower.
says, the crazy girl, her default attack does bonus damage to flying.
The wind's so strong too, it's stinging my face. Strong wind and rain, this must be one of those storms that happens in the outside world. How do people ever live like this? I'm Mr. TRC, and it's air conditioning and regulated temperature. What now? Should we turn back? We still haven't found anything. Let's stick it out a little longer, shall we? I know it's not exactly fun walking around in this weather, but it probably won't do us any harm either. Yeah, it'd really suck if we had to go back empty-handed. Well, maybe if they want to eat, they should have fucking put some effort in like we are. Alright, I'll go get the plant. Continue exploration, yeah. What else would I do? Well, I already rolled, didn't I? Beyond there. Look for the circuit breaker.
Yes.
How do I... That's a level 1
Alexandria
fire.
says, when it's free play, you can teleport to other checkpoints.
Take a small pumpkin. What the fuck? I wasn't even greedy. If I do 6, can I just go get that chest? No, I don't want to go that way, you fucker!
Alexandria says, yes.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me go right though, it went straight forward. Three is on the...
Ooh, a little something for me.
So I want to go right.
Since heads are about to run on Twitch, how about I tell you a joke?
There we go. Well, I have
Did
to
you
roll
hear about the
again.
Mexican train killer?
Oh,
He had local
yeah!
motives.
Nice.
That's a lot of work. Ah!
Alexandria says, Miku, do you have to butt in?
Oh, you know that's what she's good at.
I'll show you what's up.
You ain't showing us shit.
Hey, this! Let me out! Get the hell out of my way! Let me in! Bang, bang, bang!
Ready when you are. Take that!
Alexandria
This isn't
says,
good.
oh, he also does +2 damage to flying monster.
Say when. There.
Alexandria
Let's
says,
freaking go!
minigun.
That's what I'm talking about! Just watch me. Mow 'em down!
Why are you so strong? I think I'll kill the monster here.
Let me in! Get the hell out of my way! Did you see that?
I'm good whenever. I'll protect
Thanks
you.
for that!
Can't.
Locked and loaded.
show you what's up. Mow 'em down! You saw that, right?
My turn. Here.
Right, come on, let's avoid those
A
stupid
little
tiles.
something for me.
Come on, we've done enough of those. Right, 1, 2, 3 just takes me to there. Where's my objective? Objective. That's just straight up.
This storm is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
Oh, now you're voiced. Now that I've finished my ice cream.
Yeah, it's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me off my feet.
Let's find a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow
Alexandria
over if we
says,
just wait a
"Whoa."
while.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Alright. Must have been Mario. We got Mario'd.
Come on, Karuha, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
She's a loud eater.
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have
Alexandria
any idea how
says,
long you
"Please
kept me
skip this
waiting
shit."
outside the station?
Why? It's voiced.
I'm sorry. I seriously thought it was tomorrow.
Alexandria
What's so
says,
bad about it?
"She
I feel
waffles so
terrible
fucking
about
much."
this.
You really want to make this right?
Of course I do. I'm already treating you to
I'm actually
lunch,
kind of
aren't I?
interested to see why they're arguing. So it's not all, yeah, but it's not all trouble. It's not
Aren't you
all
overdoing it a little?
rainbows in paradise
You
after all,
can't
is it?
be that hungry.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an emotional void. I mean, we planned this out weeks ago, and after
Maybe
all
this will give me
that
a clue as to
waiting
why
and
he's
counting
here.
down the days, you go and flake on me.
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Wait, is she eating?
Alexandria
I
says,
might
"I
forgive
skipped it,
you
so I don't even know lol."
if you say the thing.
I didn't think you'd skip any
Right
of this.
here? In public?
She's eating both those meals.
Oh, okay. I'll say it. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what.
Thanks. Okay, I forgive you. We're good. Now don't just stand there looking at me with those puppy dog
Alexandria
eyes.
says,
Have
"I
some
had a
fries or
feeling
a
that
burger
Karuha
or
didn't matter
something."
for some reason, honest truth."
You mean all of this is for both of us?
Of
maybe not.
course. A petite
I don't
young
mind if
lady
it's
like
voiced,
myself
though,
could
'cause
have
I could just
possibly eat this much on my own.
listen to
Just
it.
try not to forget when we make plans, okay? It really did make me feel terrible. Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you? If I lost my memory and forgot everything.
Huh?
If I forgot about you. If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger, what would you do then?
What are you getting at, Karuha?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
I know that voice as well. Who is that? Who's that voice? Oh, yeah. Oh, I already pointed this out. Yeah, that's March 7th's voice actress. I'm pretty sure of it. Where am I? When I came to, I was in a place. I didn't recognize. I wasn't sure how I got there or how long I'd been unconscious. What is this place? I couldn't have fallen asleep in the storm. So what am I doing here? My throat was dry, and there was a dull ache at the back of my head. I couldn't summon enough energy to stand up.
Alexandria says, "Sometimes the text blurries up and looks like you missed text."
I left it on auto so it skipped before I had a chance to read it. Eventually, I managed to move my neck and glance around. I can't say I liked what I saw. Tabasco and Gaku were goners. Somehow I'd been left all alone in this strange place. What happened to the others? They're probably looking for me. I need to go back to the academy. But how? I'm on my own out here, and I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy, and without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. I tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. And just like that, I started to drift off again. Into cutscene number 2. As my consciousness faded, I became aware of movement somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. I saw it all. The unseeable. Ugh! Is that Sarai? I don't think so. Sarai's sister? Sarai's... I don't know.
Alexandria says, a new face 999 dev.
You can't just day 26 me and day 27 me and expect me to be alright with it, and then day 28 me. What the fuck? Oh yeah, we'll just fucking go at the last day, shall we? Ugh, where am I this time? Oh, you're an arranged marriage husband to an egg now. I sat up and realized I was in a bed. A bed in a room. A room I knew all too well. Or so I thought at first. Something wasn't right though. There was a strange smell of yolk. This isn't my room. While I was struggling to make sense of everything, there was a click and a door to the room opened.
Alexandria says, that's probably an ending lol.
And just like that, I came face to face with my unlikely savior.
Feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
As the little grey blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Sarai. Who the fuck are you?
Alexandria says, also that is a masculine man, obviously.
Is it? I thought the love heart meant it was a girl. Oh no, because Sarai had a heart as well, didn't he? Indeed, I'm often told we look alike, but it's as you say, I am not the Honourable Sarai. That sounds like a girl to me. Likewise, this is not your room back at the Last Defense Academy. This is in fact second to last Defense Academy. Also, what's with those luscious kissable lips? If it's a guy, I don't know. No, I'm not buying it. Honourable Sarai, second to last. You are from the main campus, are you not? With that.
Alexandria
What's
says,
with...
I swear they said him, and I was like,
Maybe they did, maybe it is. You are from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. But I was surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapsed out in the wilderness. You mean you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I tootled off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man, face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the academy, lickety-splits. I guess I must have passed out during the storm. Also, it's blushing. Oh. I still don't understand how that happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? You got blown, alright. Those lips. I still don't understand how that happened. Okay, maybe I'll come back later for seconds. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept for so long. You called this second to last Defense Academy, didn't you? What is this place and who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. Look at that ass. There's no way that's a... I noticed these things. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. Yeah, I swear we're like this thing's sex slave now. There was only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. I felt like I hadn't eaten in days. My body moved automatically. You not see any of this then? My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shoveled them in my fucking gob. Oh, it does my heart good to see a young'un enjoy their food, so...
Alexandria says, also it had been like 4 days.
But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I'll have to introduce you to the others as well. What others? The other students of this academy, dear boy. They're currently engaged in a training exercise in the gymnasium. What say we continue this conversation there? I'll go ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find the way without any help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. With that said, the strange creature hurried away. Oh yeah, his stubby little legs are blur beneath him. I don't know, there's nowhere. There's another academy, like a second campus. It even has students to protect it, just like ours. Why would they set things up like that, though? I don't understand any of this. I guess I should head to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. There are some things we're better off not knowing. Maybe we should just lock the door and never open it again. We'll just die and starve to death here. Oh, we can't even die! Okay.
Alexandria says, my favoriteest wife, oh yeah.
We've got no map. Enter school. Walking through the school hallways gave me a major deja vu. It was similar to the LDA here, but just different enough to be noticeable. The disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling. Go to first floor gym. Should we look around? Hang on, let's go back up. Just see if there's any other differences. Were those boxes in the other one? Not allowed to go in the war room or the infirmary. Is that the same? They weren't red before, were they? It's just different colours, I think.
Alexandria says, I think the colors are different.
Yeah, the colours are definitely different. I wanted to know whether there was anything else different, but I think it's just the colours. Right, where am I going? First floor gym. Which one's the gym? The one that says gym. What the fuck's a gym? This hallway makes me fucking dizzy. I swear it fucks with my eyes. Where's the fucking gym? Oh, there it is. Right. As I stepped into the gym, the place felt silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me.
Huh? Who?
Oh, then.
Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man. You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up.
Huh?
Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on
Who's
your corpse by
Negro?
now.
This guy.
2 days. I was out that long?
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Oh, is that one?
Being the most high-born member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me. So it's me you should be thanking. Go on, do it. Strip naked, get on your knees, and
you.
commit ritual suicide. I demand proper gratitude.
Why would you save my
Alexandria
life
says,
just to make
Tomato,
me kill
that is a true
myself?
waifu.
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori. She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior.
So what you're saying is, all my progress to make a gift for blonde waifu is now lost because we're in a different school, different waifus. My progress.
You may find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Oh my god! Why am I having a yawning attack?
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Thanks.
What was in the ice cream?
Same here.
Sleeping pills. She looks and sounds like she just walked out of a historical drama. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
Sleep.
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
A dread disease?
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine. As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like.
You don't go to sleep for 2 days with a migraine?
Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. Migraine! Migraine!
Shut up.
In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies' panties.
What do panties have to do with anything?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
It's not a rare, incurable disease? Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
As you can see, Kiyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking, but her heart is in the right place.
What is happening? That's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch. This can't just be an ending, right? This is a very long ending.
Moving on, this is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine,
Is this part of just the
upstanding
main
teenage
story?
assassin with a fascinating family history. So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
I'm so confused. Is this what's supposed to happen, or have I found some weird alternative path? I'm so confused.
Hey, how's it going?
Alexandria says, oh yeah, you are out of the tutorial
You're
now.
an assassin?
Were you saying that whole school was just a fucking tutorial and this is where it actually takes place? No, I don't like it. I don't like this as much. It's not as good.
Yeah, it's the family business.
Well,
I
like
was
these
groomed for it.
people.
Well, not groomed so much as, you know, experimented on.
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do. We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal. I can't stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
What?
Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level.
Oh yeah, the Dragon game, by the way, is you have to apply for the closed beta and it's only in Korean. Yeah, it's not like yeah, well, it's closed for one, but it's all, I don't think it's translated or anything yet, because I had to translate the form just to like apply, and then you had to get approval and stuff, so even if I was to get it, I wouldn't understand what the fuck was going on.
The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill
Alexandria
who
says,
until that
yeah,
final,
I ain't doing no
passionate
closed beta, but if it
moment.
goes open, he'll look at it.
Yeah, exactly. It'll have to be translated as well.
Killing without love just leaves me empty. And everyone's unique, you know? Why should their deaths be any different? Like, right now I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting, poisoning, suffocation. Which one would bring out the best in you?
What's happening with fucking Blue Protocol then? Because like, first it was delayed to. It's that game drives me nuts. Oh yeah, it's global release delayed, which was just fucking insane. But it's coming out in Japan. Then
Alexandria says, they said it's getting remastered now.
Remastered. It wasn't even released. Well, I heard it was just going to be a phone game or something. So I get on Japanese servers, they fucking kick me off because they're very strict about like detecting if you're not supposed to be on there or not, and like deleting your account.
Alexandria says, that's what I heard about it.
Well, I'd heard that it was going to be released as a phone game or something, but I also thought it was supposed to be coming out soon. I'd be curious to see how much it's changed, if at all. So yeah, global release delayed, then global release cancelled, then oh no, it's back, but it's coming back as a phone game or whatever the fuck is happening with that. I don't know. It's just weird.
This is why I love meeting new people. Just for the record though, this is purely hypothetical. I'd never go that far with someone I just met.
Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I'd want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not a style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki. She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families.
Bow your head, peasant!
Yeah, it's so weird. Like they literally had lightning in a bottle. Like everybody was so hyped for that game, but again, they took too long to fucking release it. And then when they decided not to release it on global at the same time as Japan, but then when I played it on Japan, it like seems it was so lackluster. It was so fucking dead and boring and lackluster. I was like, well, really, this doesn't even feel like it's fit for even a Japanese only release yet. I don't know, the whole thing's just nuts.
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you?
Alexandria says, we were hyped at the idea of anime MMO, not really blue booty call.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, but it looked decent. I feel like I was hyped because the gameplay they showed looked good, and like, so all they had to do was not fuck it up really, but they fucked it up. It's like it needed a bit more like fleshing out and a little bit more to do and stuff like that, but it could have been fine. But it's just weird, like, because maybe it would have even been, I don't think it would have been successful, to be honest. But it could have been, but still better to release it. And I mean, this is what drives me insane. This is the thing I don't understand. Wouldn't they have been better off releasing it anywhere and it not being successful than just not releasing it? Because it never even got a chance by not releasing it. Do you know what I mean?
Alexandria says, at one point it had the best character creator, and then Amazon said no tits, no lollies, and I'm like, bruh, literally the only two choice I would have made.
Nah, its character creator wasn't really that good. It had very little options. But yeah, Amazon did say, yeah, no fucking child characters or whatever. Yeah, I think it had very, you know how like Tower Fantasy has tons of customization? This thing had like 3 or 4 options for each thing, and there was very limited things you could change.
Alexandria says, they nuked all of the customization.
Well, I know, but I played it on Japan, so there wasn't that much customization to begin with. But yeah, that's the thing. There was like, I'd say like a grand total of maybe 16 different characters you could have made. Per body
says,
type.
Like 10 years ago, they had like 50 pages for eyes. Now you see how watered down it got.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing 10 pages of eyes for that thing, so I don't know where that came from. But yeah, I mean, it already had a few options on Japan, but then Amazon were already saying, oh yeah, this whole body type has to go now.
Alexandria
Stupid.
says, that's how they advertised it.
I never saw any of that. I only saw gameplay and dungeons and stuff, and it looked really good. Who, you're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you? I honestly thought that one was Tower. I thought that was Tower Fantasy's marketing for Tower, because Tower does have a lot of customization, to be fair.
Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions! Slit your throat! And repent for your hubris in hell!
Where did all that venom come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folks this much?
That about does it for our merry band.
This is like Infinity
Actually,
Nikki.
we do have one other member.
So you're telling me they've completely retconned the story, just like in fucking Infinity Nikki, and now I'm expected to give a shit about none of these characters that I know anything about.
But she appears to be outside school grounds at present.
This is such a weird way to do stories.
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance
Alexandria
she gets. Such
says,
a little
no, you just
go-getter.
walk down the road.
A real cutie, too.
Because I thought I got saved, and now I belong to this school. So I'm just visiting this school then. Maybe.
And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know. I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
Alexandria says,
Now
yeah,
that
it's
we've
like
all
down the street
introduced
low.
ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Takumi Samino.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
Can't I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
And you came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yes, that's right.
Splendid! Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here. But why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus? I must admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sire stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges. Was your communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
He doesn't know what happened to Sarai. Looks like I'll have to break it to him. There's nothing else I'll be allowed to do here either, is there? I don't know why they bother doing this then as well. Like, why did they bother making me interact with it again if it's not like I can do anything else?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
Maybe to give you a
I
chance
guess it
to
all
take
started
a break.
when...
It all started when? Aren't we on auto? No.
Alexandria says, you can talk to the others for extra dialogue.
I'm not enjoying this dialogue, to be honest. Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when. But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open and a bright, cheery voice cut across me. Hey everyone, I'm back. When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice. Up until recently, I used to hear it practically every day. But it couldn't be, could it? I had to know. I had to face the door. Oh, let me guess, it's his girlfriend. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster, so fast I thought it might burst out of my chest.
Sorry it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet. She's got to be out there somewhere. Ah, it's you! Wow, you're finally awake. Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
Wait, is it? I don't understand his girlfriend because she has a different voice, doesn't she? I'm so
Mr.
confused.
Sumino? Something the matter?
I'm so confused.
Karua.
Yeah, so he's saying it's her. The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore.
Karua! You're alright? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
What do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just so happy to see you, Karua.
Oh, is this what the flashback was all about? How would you feel if I couldn't remember you and you forgot who you were?
And why do you keep calling me Karua?
Right,
I have no idea who that is.
It's very dark.
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else.
Confused?
I'm not this Karua person you keep talking about.
Confused?
My
You're the
name
one
is
who's
Nozomi
confused.
Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You're looking exactly like her. Your hairstyle is a little different. But your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karua! Stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out. And the next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, Satsukumi. What? Be forewarned, my holy Jumanji sword, Jumanji, is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I am not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence I ask thee, holy Jumanji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does, the wickedest. Haven't we met someone before? Somewhere before. Oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits succor in tons of hapless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that? If not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own fluids. What kind of fluids? The indecent kind. Trust me, Kyoshiki. You'll be doing the world a favour by separating this oaf's head from his body. That's quite enough. There will be no beheadings here today. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit. None of us have even heard of this Karua you speak of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong, you're not? They're all saying this girl isn't Karua. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They're completely identical. Maybe we're all clones. What's going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it, I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up or worse. I need to be smart about this.
Hey!
Sorry I made a mistake, I guess I got carried away. I'm still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out, and you look so much like this girl I know.
Alexandria says, "Ma'am, I'm gonna need your id kappa."
Yeah. Seeing her, well, you, after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay, you just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Kurada. Including me, apparently. Kurada. Bah! If you forgive him, lazy Lady Nozomi, then the holy Jumanji sword need not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. With a flourish, Kyoshiki finally sheathed her sword, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Jeez, why is she carrying a katana around anyway?
Alexandria says, "Bless y'all."
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the girls here can be kinda intense. You gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked, and suddenly everyone's all off with his head. What kind of a degenerate ones around a public space in a buff? Don't you have any shame? You were letting it all hang out. He's a big lad then. The way she said all of it, all those inches, tons of them, millions of them. Oh my god, it's so big. 'Twas a sight I'll never forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at the Last Defense Academy? Alright, I almost forgot. I pulled myself together and told everyone what we'd been through in the past few weeks. About Sarai being
Alexandria
dismembered
says, "He is a gigachad."
and hidden in the ruins. About Hiroko taking over as leader, then going missing. After us being drugged and losing all our food, and finally about how we'd gone to search for new supplies. Right, I need to go blow my nose now because I'm all runny. Give me a sec. Fucking hell. And finally, how we'd gone out to search for new supplies. Fucking camera. Only to be caught in the storm, and how I'd got knocked out at some point. That just about covered everything. Well, man, that's heavy. Sounds like you've been really through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side. You know, like Kyoshika. Useless, together with the holy Jumanji sword, I am the finest swordswoman in all the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Excuse me? Oh, yes, well, you know, we've made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Karua and Nozomi were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses. Just how dense can you possibly be?
Ah.
Good grief. I think all this info's been too much for Nigu. Wake up, you pathetic lump of shit.
Alexandria
Or
says,
do you want to
don't
take
mind
a
Nozomi's
one-way
intense
trip
orgasm gasp.
to the recycling centre? After a merciless barrage of whacks on the head from Kuruarawa, Nigu finally seemed to regain his senses. I still don't buy that Niguru's a he. Gotta be very careful how I say that. The Honourable Sarai killed dismembered? No! How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I can think of anyway. If they're sheath units or anything like the Ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we'd anticipated. The Holy Jumanji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No, Sarai, my honourable Sarai, how can this be? And you quit your fucking blubbering or I'll crack open your head and restore your factory settings. Anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me more about the school? There's still some stuff I don't understand. There's a lot of waffle. No, not you, the egg. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Her voice and her expressions are just like I remember. The only thing that's different is her hair. She has to be Karawa. What's going on here? We already established that she's not. If she is, she's forgotten all about you. Or she just... maybe she's a clone. Maybe we're all clones. Maybe there's 50 of you. Who knows? First of all, the school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense. We have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one your last at your LDA. These brave young people...
Alexandria says, sometimes they actually do say something important in these in-between scenes, but it is very rare.
Yeah, I reckon so. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its content safe from... how does it go? Ah yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well. And what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed, humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. World death? What's that? I beg your pardon, you don't know about world death? Didn't the Honourable Sarai tell you? This is the first I've heard of it. What the fuck is it? What's going on? Oh dear, now I've put me foot in it. If the Honourable Sarai didn't see fit to share this information with you, what right do I have to contradict him? To get it out of me with such underhanded tactics, have you no honour, sir?
Hey!
You mentioned it first. The Honourable Sarai would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. But that's the last you'll hear of it from me. I'll not fall for your tricks again. You must have the authority to tell me now that Sarai's gone, right? So what's the problem? No, it doesn't work that way. Superior officer's orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Guess that's all I'm getting out of that, bitch. Mr. Bitch. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster or the name of an organisation maybe? And whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it, or them. I have no idea where it could be. But if there's one here too, why do they only have 4 people protecting it? Tell me! If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting the invaders with just 4 of you. There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrificed? At our school? We can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh no, we have a revive-o-matic and corpse recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't an issue. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away from the drones or the revive-o-matic to be of use. By now they're probably... Don't say it. Moko is alive. She has to be.
Ah.
Moko? Yes, that was her name. Moko Majiro. A most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which means she had a distinguishedly positive attitude. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe our lives to her. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we're like 47 Ronin without Oishi. I told you she's not dead. She's still out there somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily. So I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever invader prisoner they've taken her to. So in answer to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4 of them defending the school for right now. Well, that seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Yes, there's a reason for that, you see. The difference between your school and ours is... Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information, you cunning trickster. Seriously, all I did is ask a question. We may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who still have a little green on the battlefield. That's true. Even I'm not used to it yet. They're all elite fighters, even her. Karua, a seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield? I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between the last and second to last defense academy as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames here. There's no ball of fire. No, after all, the thing generating the flames is... Oh, another close one. You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. Anyway, because of our weaker defences, the enemy attacks here are much fiercer. Everyone's done a spiffing job of fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused about being brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little, but it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Our mission. We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us, above all others, to defend the world from the invaders, you bastard! We're the only ones who can do it! So it's only natural we'd give it our all. Mankind's future's in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Do you understand that, dickhead? Missions, responsibilities, there's a lot of serious stuff going on here. The Karua I know would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've been through it all before. This is a textbook case of noblesse oblige. Fucking hell, it's a Genshin Impact fucking set. As one stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, now they're fucking named YouTubers. It's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course, sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are delightful, Lady Nozomi. They never fail to fill me with determination.
I thought the same thing. Since ads are about to run on Twitch, how about I tell you a joke? Two dyslexics walk into a bra.
Well, the dirty cunt should put it in the wash, shouldn't she? Sam, we're all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had us rallying around to fight the good fight and whatnot. That, and you convinced me
Whoa.
it'd be a good experience for my future hits. Future hits? What's he fucking wham? Wow, it sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. And all because of because of Nozomi. No one at our academy ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything like that. We only concentrated on how unreasonable it all felt. I'm amazed she was able to put such a positive spin on it. Is something wrong? Nothing? She and Karua may look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. That still doesn't explain all the similarities, though. So what are we going to do now, Takumi? What? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bath or anything like that. I don't know where you get such an idea. I mean, if I'm going to sneak a peek at your body, I'd want it to be a lot more exposed than that. You see what I'm saying? When you spread them cheeks and let me have a good look up there. Nothing about that what he said makes me want to stay. Naturally, it would be an honour to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply will not do. We have a plan in place, and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? Oh my god. Yes, get on with it. You mean I can go back to the LDA? Of course you can. We don't want you stinky shit. By using a certain transport method, we can be there in less than a day. What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked in our garage. What, like an actual bus? Why'd you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for us to all travel further afield for special missions and the like. Oh, that was meant to be classified, you little bitch. I'm just going to ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about all this. I'm worried about the others. This will mean leaving her too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is what you ventured out in the first place for, wasn't it not? Yeah, cheers. Isn't that taking hospitality a bit too far? Should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this funny page's reject and his goofball friends? That's rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? Losing the Honourable Sarai will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. You mean Sarai was the one in charge of everything before? I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's just not going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late in the day for that. We need time to get the supply packages together. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Semino? Fine with me. Tomorrow morning it is. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nozomi some more before then. I need to be sure whether she's really Kadoa or not. I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get straight in there first. I mean, get that straight first. Yeah, you wish, mate. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Kadoa again, and now... Hey, peasant, take your filthy eyes off her. You are. I see the way you're looking at her. The way your gaze roams up and down her legs. Painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing about all the indecent things you want to do to her, aren't you? You pervert, you degenerate, you archmage of immortality. What are you talking about? No. You better lock your door tonight, Nozomi. You wouldn't want this lech casting his splooge spell on you. I can stand guard for you. I will cleft the miscreant in twain at the first sign of trouble. Well, this stinks. Oh, she wanted that. Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? Maybe after you can come back to my room and I'll demonstrate some of my favourite tort. I mean, give you a relaxing massage.
Hey!
I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk to Nozomi, I wanted to be alone. I took some food back to the room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. With a little plastic fork. No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there was only one thing on my mind. Pancakes. Sorry, Nozomi. The resemblance was uncanny. She and Kadoa could be twins. No, it went beyond that. Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance and body language were exactly the same. It couldn't be a coincidence. All the logistical or logical arguments in the world wouldn't convince me otherwise. Yeah, but you're a fucking idiot. You think all sorts of weird shit. Then again, Nozomi is so calm and stoic. You literally fucking had an existential crisis when you saw some rain earlier today. And then you were like, ooh, it's no big deal though. Kadoa would probably be freaking out if she were here right now. Let me write 15 poems about the rain. Oh, rain, rain. Come dripping down. Shiny pavements all around. It's not a big deal though. And if she really were Kadoa, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? I can't let it end like this. I can't let it leave without finding out the truth. I've been sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It was time for action. I have to clear this up, or I'll always have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her alone. If I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, then so be it. I can always come back with Revive-O-Matic anywhere. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what Nozomi has to say. Make it quick though, because it's getting late.
Alexandria says, in my dang old grandpa game, no couldn't be.
No, because it could be a very long scene. So I am a little bit curious, but maybe that's a good cliffhanger to leave it on then, because I am a little bit intrigued. But it's probably going to be a long cutscene. Parents are coming to bed now anyway. It's dark, as you can see, very late. I should probably wrap it up there. I'm kind of tired. I almost said return to title without saving. Save is what I want to do. Save. I don't know why we're making 2 save games. I have no idea why I've been doing that. Just kind of happened. So we've got a backup. But like, if one was gonna go.
Alexandria says, save.
Oh, I've saved. Alright, we are gonna leave it there. Be back with it all tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably do some of my game tomorrow morning and then some more of this or whatever, alright? Oh, tomorrow is Tower of Fantasy new banner as well, but I mean, all I'm really doing, I don't even know if I've got enough pulls. I might be a couple of pulls short, so maybe I'll try and grind for those and then wrap it up. I swear if I lose the 50-50 after all that effort though, I'm going to be kind of bummed, because I also lost it on China as well. Not that I really give that much of a shit about the character, it just sucks when you put that much work into, you know, getting the currency, for it to just say no, fuck you, and you get nothing. It's like, wow, not getting any of that time back. That's nice. Don't even have a fucking, you know, okay character to show for my efforts. So.
Alexandria says, alright, good night. I will try to 100% this game. Tion Guide only like 96 endings to go.
Have you finished the complete playthrough yet then? Or have you only seen like bad endings for not succeeding? I wonder.
Alexandria says, I have got to 100, that is safe as I can say.
You've got to 100. How many is there in total? Right, yeah, okay, I mean, I guess it's like... Yeah, I guess it's not easy to answer without being given too much away.
Alexandria says, day 100.
Oh, day 100. I thought you meant 100 endings. I was going to say, holy shit. How many fucking endings are there? Alright. Well, we'll end it there. And, yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. Alright. Thanks. Catch you later. Bye.
Alexandria says, yeah, 100 days and 100 endings.